Welcome everyone to Joe Knowles Field, Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap High School for our third broadcast of the season. We're coming to you live right here on South Kitsap TV, Sound Digital Cable Channel 205. And we're also streaming this game live in high definition on YouTube. You can find the link to the game by going to the school district homepage, click on the YouTube link, and you can watch the game in high definition. There are no fees associated with any of our broadcasts. Tonight, the Wolves take on the 6-1 Curtis High School Vikings. I'm Phil Nanger, and joining me in the booth tonight is Brian Pickard. Brian, this is going to be a tough game for the Wolves against the number 3 4A team in the state.
It'll be a tough match, but at the same time, I've yet to see the Wolves let down. They're always out there scrapping and fighting. So I suspect it'll be an entertaining game, and it's a great night for them.
Yeah, and the Wolves are out there with Curtis High School for the coin toss. Captains for Curtis, your number 74, Nick Keown, number 57, Brooks Kigaroo, number 15, Rocco Cope, and number 7, Jaden Rice Claiborne. For the South Kitsap, number 2, Jordan Lee, number 13, which is Kieran Snyder, number 44, Daniel Welch, and number 65, which is lost on my list, Brian. Let's see if we get on the other list.
65 like is John Gosser.
John Gosser.
There we go. He's on another list.
Yep. So you will see a lot of pink on the field tonight. That's for October Cancer Awareness Month. So.
Absolutely. It's nice to see all the cheerleaders have some pink dresses on, and some of the players also with socks and other under the jersey color pink.
So Graham Kapowson's only loss is Curtis's only loss is to Graham Kapowson, which was, I think, last week, or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yep. And as you said earlier, they're ranked third in 4A, actually fourth overall of all high school football teams in the state. So they're a team to be contended with, and I'm sure that they're going to come out on all cylinders. The Wolves are going to be kicking off, going from our right to left, which is south to north. So they'll be kicking towards the north tonight.
So it's a beautiful night out here for a game. If you haven't been out to this field in a while, if you haven't been out here, it's
even if you have, come on out. My goodness, there's so much going on.
It's a lot of fun to be here. We can tell you that, and great support for the kids.
Here goes the kick. It's a squib kick. It's fielded.
Goes on through.
Fielded about 15.
Taking on up kind of right side, get some good blocking, brings it all the way back to the 45-yard line. So you can see why South Kitsap kind of scribbed that. They did not want to give the receivers a running start. The returners a running start, that's for sure.
So the starting offense for Curtis is at left tackle, Nick Keown. Right tackle, Kingston Kuroff. Left guard will be Brooks Kingaroo. Right guard, Rashawn Lavata. At center is Greg Keown. Wide receivers, Xavier Aarons. And we got the first play. We'll catch up with the starting lineup a little bit later.
So man motion, come around to left playing side. Wolves are there.
Nice move.
Brings it back inside. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards. It's too bad. The Wolves really had that well played. Stopped the had the edge set there. So
kind of a little spin move that I think picked him up a couple of yards. A little bit of over pursuing, but I'll take that. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Wide receiver Xavier Aarons, tight end Joey Constantine. Two other wide receivers, Mateo Wilson and Parker Matty. And tailback is Jaden Rice Claiborne, and the starting quarterback for Curtis is Rocco Coke.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for Curtis from about the South Kitsap 49-yard line. Going to be another run, this time off to the right-hand side. going to pick up, wow, nice run, picking up about 13 yards down to the 35-yard line where the Wolves defense stops them. So starting for the Wolves defense, your nose guard is Jace Aline, tackle Josiah Awagre, defensive end Cypress defensive end Jasper Pedro. Inside linebackers are Daniel Welch and Mason Massanay. Jordan Lee is in outside safety. And Octavia Clark is a cornerback. Braden Scoville, cornerback. Strong safety, Noah Porter, and free safety, Bowden Harvey. So I think that was an equipment issue, Brian.
Yeah, I think so too. Number 32 for the South is coming off. Your left tackle on defense here. 51's coming in for him. And number 51 is Joseph.
So it's a pass play, come out, curves back to pass. Good coverage by the Wolves. Intended for number 17. And that's Joey Costante of the Vikings. And good coverage. Incomplete pass.
Hey, just maybe it's not advanced because we've already butchered some names, but we're doing the best we can. Normally we get a little sound spelling on some of these kids' names, so we apologize to the kids themselves, but also to their families and friends. Some of these names are tough for us. We'll do the best we can.
So quarterback keeper coming off the left-hand side, gets on outside, is going to pick up about 12 yards. First down for Curtis. So Brian and I keep trying to get fired up here by mispronouncing names, but they seem to, keep us on board. So, we'll keep this going. And like Brian said, we do apologize. We try to get as many names in here as we can.
It's probably because of the high pay we get.
Yeah, exactly.
We get nothing. We're volunteers. We are, and it shows.
it shows. So Curtis will take over first, I'll take over, but continue 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wolves 24-yard line. So they have a nice drive going. They have 2 receivers on both sides. And a halfback in there, looks like mostly blocked. Does pass play.
Good penetration by the Wolves.
And good coverage.
Interior line and quarterback hung on to it. Was looking for an open receiver, couldn't find one, and maybe he made a yard.
About a yard. So the Wolves did look at the stats and everything from last week. It was a tough game. They lost 35-7 to a real good team, but they did give up 400 yards in the air. So I think that's one of the things to look at is, if they're able to stop Curtis in the air, their air attack, they only gave up 100 yards on the run last week. So that was, positive sign. So this one is a handoff inside. Cuts back, and he's got a haul, good blocking by Curtis, and he's going to bring it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Or those nifty moves by their running back there, those cutbacks, he started right and went left about twice and found a lot of green in front of him. I thought he was going to go in, but the Wolves pursued and got him out of bounds, and now it's 1st and 10, about 7-yard line, 1st and goal.
That's the running back's Jaden Rice Claiborne for Curtis, and he's making a lot of nice moves. Picked up about 15 in that. Quarterback's going to keep this one front to left. He slips and falls. Going to lose about a half a yard.
Yeah, I think he probably, had he not slipped, he probably would have picked up another couple of yards, but there was an awful lot of maroon jerseys chasing after him, so I think it would have been only a yard or two had he not slipped.
One of the things the Wolves have done well all year long is pursuit to the ball, so there's usually not a lot of solo tackles being made. It's usually a group of them coming on in. So this brings up a second goal.
The line we always use, a pack of wolves.
Yep. Second goal from the 8. And you have bunch formation right in the right-hand side of the line. It's going to be a run up the middle. Wolves are there. It's going to gain about 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. So it'd be nice to see the Wolves stop them on 3rd down here. And
Curtis's line had a nice push there, particularly on the left side, where he ran, and the defenders for the Wolves, they need to stay down low, and I think they'll hold their ground.
Yeah, Curtis has a lot of size on the line.
Whole lot of size.
So this is going to be quarterback's going to keep this one. Wolves are there, but he's going to get just enough to get in, or is he going to be short?
Yes, he's in.
Yep, he's in. So far officials goes to the end. So that's a touchdown for Curtis. And that was by number 15, Rocco Koch. So again, we're sorry for apologizing. They did not give us
Cook.
anything. Or Coke.
Or Coke.
You know, we'll get one of them.
Well, yeah, if we just list through about 3-4 different possibilities, and we'll get the name right. So, Curtis going to line up to kick the extra point.
So, and Rocco's going to hold on this, and the kicker is, I believe it's number 20, Ethan Bell. We can't really see the numbers from here, so good snap, and the kick
Good
is up,
kick.
and it's good. So
That makes it 7-0 Curtis with 7:40 left to go in the first quarter.
So South is going to come on out on offense. Their starting offense is center John Gosser, guard Ethan Anseldua, guard Joe Pangelinan, tackle Trey
Outwaith, former student.
tackle Mateo Filer, and then tight end wide receiver Joseph Awaje. I'm going to butcher that one tonight. Sorry, Joseph. Josiah. I'm sorry, it's Josiah. Got to put my glasses on, too. So the wide receivers are Noah Porter and Tommy Frey. And Braden Scopefold is a wide receiver running back. And they have Bryson Clay as listed as a running back. And quarterback is Franklin Fox. And your returners for South Kitsap, or back there, kickoff returners are going to be number 8, Bowden Harvey, and number 10, Nicholas Shockey.
And you wonder why I let you pronounce South Kitsap names.
Yeah. So.
He's kicking it deep. He's going to field it about the 10-yard line, and off we go.
Some good blocking. Coming up the left-hand side. He's got one man to beat, and he's gone.
He is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a touchdown, South Kitsap, and that's number 8, Bowden Harvey, taking it all the way.
Did you see that if they're able to show this replay, that line of blocking up the left side?
Excellent blocking. I mean, he goes through untouched. That's back.
That's a good response right there.
Yeah, they'll do it. You know. So, South Kitsap.
South Kitsap. Result of the play, touchdown.
So the touchdown counts. It's a sideline warning. You really can't blame the sideline for getting excited on that.
That was beautifully done. We're sitting up here about the 20-yard line, so I mean he got the ball and was past us very, very quickly, and I just saw this line of blockers, and I thought, oh my goodness, he has a chance to pick up some big yardage. Not only did he have some big yardage, but of course, obviously, got the touchdown. That always is exciting to get you pumped up as a player. Curtis may be going, what the heck was that?
Kieran Snyder's in for the extra point. See if we can tie this game up. And it's up and good. So now it's 7:26. It's a tie game again. So I've yet to see South Kitsap offense on the field, but that's okay. South Kitsap will take that all day long. So
yeah, it's kind of like a starting pitcher. You're the home team, and pitcher's out, then you're.
Yep. So great return by Bowden. We've seen him, come close to breaking some and break one earlier this year too. So nice to see that. That's a great way to start the your first possession. I'd say good field position, but we're kicking off at 35.
One of the things we always talk about it every time we do a broadcast here, as far as there is far more than just a football game. I should say but far more than a football game going on here. We have the cheer team, we have the dance team that's here, the band, of course. We have parents, we have different groups. I think it's the band parents that are running the concession stands. Just incredible things.
And this broadcast is brought to you by the audio video students. This is not being run by a bunch of adults and parents. These are our high school students who are putting on this production.
And they do a phenomenal job. Earlier in the setup, the lead to the show, I'll get back to this. The kick is off, another squib kick.
So
this
they
time
definitely
fielded about the 25. Brought down about the 40-yard line.
I think South has seen something in films where they say we don't want to kick it deep.
Anyway, what I was saying before the kickoff was that we saw an incredible drone shot. The video production program has a drone, obviously with a camera and things, and it was absolutely gorgeous field shot from up above the tennis courts. For those of you that know the area here, looking down on the field, and it's just absolutely great. And that is an industry standard that people going in need to have training using drones now, because it's what broadcasts are using. So
Yep, Kurt's going to start with quarterback keeper to the left-hand side. He's going to get a bunch of yards. He's up to, that's going to be a 19-yard gain on first down, all the way up to South Kitsap 40. And that's it. There's lots of opportunities for the kids to do lots of different things at the school. It's a big school, and it has its negatives because it's a big school, but it has its positives.
Not very many.
There's a lot of things to do.
A lot of programs. CTE, which the video production is a part of, is, if it's not the top in the state, I would be surprised. I don't know that officially, but they just have so many different programs. As we know, not all kids are college bound, and they're going into industries. Anyway, here's a snap. Look at the pass, deep. Pretty well covered. Nice defense by, who is that, number 7. That was Braden Schofield. He's all over the field. He was nicely covered.
Yeah, that was double covered, a little bit short on the pass. And
he's got an arm though. That's about a 40-yard pass.
And again, South was burnt a bit last week, so it's good to see this. He
was double covered.
Yep.
I think Curtis is gonna keep running that quarterback keeper until South shuts it down, because he's getting good 8-9 yards of carry on that one.
Yep. And this is going to be a quick out to the left-hand side, and well blocked. They take care of the first person, and they are going to pick up 10 yards. So I think they're going to give them the first down on this, Brian.
Noah Porter, number 3, made a nice tackle there. He split a couple of blockers and went in there and made the tackle, which could have been a scoring play had he not gone. He did a nice job fighting through those blocks.
So Kurtz has the ball, 1st and 10 on the South Kitsap 30. So you're going to have 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver in tight, and quarterback's going to go back, throw it. So again, pass out to the left-hand side. It's going to pick up about 13 yards. And that'll be another Curtis first down, so it's down to the 17-yard line of the Wolves. So Curtis has been being able to drive the ball.
They've showed they can run the ball, and now they're showing they can pass the ball. So makes it tough when you got a double or triple-headed monster that you got to defend.
Yeah, explains why they're the number 3 team in the state, or number 4 in the state, I guess. Number 3 and 4A, though.
They're a good team.
Yeah, they're definitely good.
Darn good team.
So they're lining up with a tight formation. 3 receivers just off the line of scrimmage on the right-hand side. It's another pass play. He's looking down the middle, open. Ooh, and that is going to be a Curtis touchdown.
That was a very nice pass. He kind of split the defenders there and threaded the needle, and they got the score.
Yep, and that was caught by number 3, Parker Maddy, from Curtis High School. So it makes it 13-7 with the point after pending. And again, kind of a high-powered offense. They haven't had a lot of big, long plays, but they've had a lot of successful medium-sized plays.
Just marching up the field. That's good teams do. Kick is good. It's going to make it Curtis 14, South Kitsap 7, with still 6:14 left to go in the first quarter. This keeps up, Phil. I'm gonna have to take off my shoes to count all the points up.
Yeah, I'm getting the calculator out right now. So, but I'd love to say South Kitsap offense looks good, but we haven't seen them yet. It's not a bad thing. I mean, we'd love to see another long return here for South Kitsap.
They'll try to set up the same thing, maybe on the opposite side or something up the middle here.
It will be real interesting to see if they want to kick off the same way, or if they choose to kick to the other returner.
Well, we're checking here to see where we've got viewers. We have, in the past, had viewers from all over the United States and international. We've had people from South Africa, We had some South American countries last time we did this broadcast, Phil.
I think we had Brazil. So.
Pretty cool. Short onside attempted kick. Number 44 picks that up. And the Wolves are going to get good field position. That was number 44, Daniel Welsh. He is a senior running back and linebacker. So it was good. He was heads up there, and that bounced right into his arms. He tucked it away and made a couple yards. South Kitsap's going to get the ball on their 40.
It'll be 1st and 10, and we'll get to see their offense, see how they can do against this Curtis Vikings defense. So,
first look at the Wolves.
And they have a single back formation, 3 receivers over on the left side, 1 over on the right. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's going to be number 24, Bryson Clay, I believe. Yeah.
I like that. He didn't have a huge hole there. There was a little bit of line. His legs just kept on chugging, and he picked up probably put a no gain and picked up a couple yards. So we got 2nd and 8.
That's, making the most of the play that you can. So
we got Braden Scoville out, split out here left, closest to us.
Again, 2 receivers on both sides this time. 1 motion, handoff coming right up the middle, bounces out. He's not going to gain much. He might lose a little bit. I think he's back to the original line of scrimmage.
Didn't have a whole lot of room to run there, did he?
No, I think that's that's a play that South Kitsap's been running a lot lately, and they've had some good success on it. But I do think it's also being scouted too, where unfortunately when the receiver goes in motion, they're turning around and crashing that end. So South will come out with 3 receivers over on the left side this time. Single back, 1 receiver on the right. 3rd down. Back pass is going to run for it, and he's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards, and that's number 12, Franklin Fox, carrying the ball, quarterback.
I'm impressed with him. He's a sophomore. Starting sophomore quarterback at 4A anywhere, but playing against some of these teams like Curtis, like Graham Kapowson, and he shows a lot of maturity. And we saw him when he first had his first start a couple weeks back, and I'm impressed. Just he seems to be much more in command, much more confident. So Wolves are going to have to punt it away, though.
Well,
good punt.
Nice punt after the ball bounced to the punter. A lot of room for this return, though. He's going to bring it off to the right-hand side, and he's going to be gone. So that's Curtis, number 3, Parker Mady on the return. That's going to be about a 75-yard punt return for a touchdown for Curtis. So
I thought they had that pretty well covered, and then picked up a couple of nice blocks. And like you said, he is gone. That hurts. That hurts to punt the ball away like that. It was an excellent punt, but he picked up some great blocking. So.
Yep. It just shows that Curtis is a well-coached team. They didn't get their ranking by luck or anything.
No.
And they're playing well. So if you want a lot of points on the board, you're going to get them tonight, I think. So we're waiting a point after. Kicks up. The kick is good. And there's 3:53 left in the first quarter. It's the Curtis Vikings 21 and the South Kitsap Wolves 7.
28 points. And still basically 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So it could be a wild night at South Kitsap Bank Stadium.
So I would love to see South put together a bit of a drive here, give their defense a bit of a rest, and see what we can do, or hopefully we can get a good return. And it'll be interesting to see what Curtis decides to do on this kick. They've kicked it deep, and that cost them. They kind of went shallow onside-ish, kind of a little bit of a pooch kick, and that's what you do when you don't want the other returners getting the ball. So,
and maybe on that last one, they could have tried to catch the Wolves sleeping, which they didn't do. Very heads up by the Wolves. So it'll be interesting to see what they. I'm going to guess they're going to kick it deep, but I usually guess these things and I'm wrong. So
here we go. It looks like it's going deep.
Yep. There it goes. It's going to go out of
Got
bounds.
out of bounds. It's not even close. That's out of bounds all the way up by like around the 15. So that'll be a penalty, and the Wolves will get to start with good field position.
So is the ball brought up now to
35-yard line.
35-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take that.
So,
a lot of times these teams, regardless of level, will try to make a kickoff that goes to the side there because you can kind of the idea is to pin them in a little bit, and it can backfire on you a little bit with the ball going out of bounds.
Yep, exactly. So, but I got to tell you, if I'm Curtis, it wasn't a touchdown. So, I'll give him the ball in 35 versus let him score. And it's deeper than the 40 where they started last time. So, South is going to come on out here again. They're going to put 3 receivers over on the left-hand side, single back, and a single receiver up on top. Curtis is running 4-man line. It's going to be a quick pass out, and I believe it's caught, but it unfortunately had to dive backwards for the ball, and that's going to put it at the 30-yard line, so it's going to be a loss of 5 on the play.
Yeah, that one he would have been better just not to catch it.
Easy to say from up here, hard to say when you're on the field.
Really easy up here, really hard down there. Absolutely.
So that was caught by number 15.
Going back to kickoffs and all that kind of stuff, I still think the best kickoff I ever saw at any level was probably 2009 when the Wolves kicker, sophomore Aaron Ladeau, on a kickoff, the ball bounced down in the corner of the end zone, just down below us, or not, just outside of the goal, about the 2 or 3 yard line. The ball just spun, on its side, and the receiver had to pick up the ball, and you could just see body language like, "Oh, brother," and he picked up the ball and got creamed. Aaron went on to play college, I believe 3A or 3A,
Division 2,
Division 2, and was an All-American. So go figure. We saw the things to come when he was a sophomore.
So 3 receivers to the right. South is back to pass. They have an open man, but he's overthrown. That pass was intended for number 3 for South Kitsap. That is Noah Porter, and just overthrown. So South has got a 4th and about 14, so they'll be punting.
Fox got leveled there, and I mean the ball was well away, and he got knocked down, and I kind of think that should have been looked at a little bit, but who am I to say? But yeah, well overthrown. That's too bad, but that's hard when you got a big guy coming charging in at you that wants to rip your head off.
Yep.
And I'll give credits to the Curtis player. He offered a hand to help him up after he killed him.
It is near Halloween, so raising the dead is good. Yeah. So, high snap this time after the low one last time. But again,
nice punt. Fair catch called. And he filled the ball, about 31-yard line?
Yep, so Curtis will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31. I'm not sure, but that may be their worst field position tonight. Starting field position, I think it is. So, but a very nice punt, and that's, again, Kieran Snyder, who handles all the kicking duties for South Kitsap right now. And he's a senior. So I'm not sure what they're doing next year. Hopefully they get somebody working the wings.
South has always fielded some excellent kickers and punters, and I think that's some of the connects to a little bit of the soccer association that's here. You get some excellent.
So Curtis will swing out to the left-hand side of the field, and again that's number 3, and that'll be Parker Matty with a pickup, and he's going to gain.
Parker Matty on the reception.
He's going to pick up about 14 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10. Curtis, not seeing a lot of 3rd downs from Curtis. Brian,
yeah, they're probably averaging, what do you think, 8-9 yards a play here. Realistically, I mean, I know long passes and that kind of stuff pumps that average up, but still on these, like I said, easily 8-9 yards a play here. So
Curtis will come out, 2 receivers both sides, empty backfield, and quarterback back to pass. South is doing a great job of keeping people there. Quarterback has to take off and run. It looks like he's done getting about
Excellent coverage by the Wolves.
Yep.
Excellent coverage. Well, probably a shout out to our faithful fan in Florida man. Chris, hope you're doing well tonight. Send us a text if you're listening.
But so that'll bring up second and 8. He's always listening.
Yeah.
South has a lot of real good alumni who love this football program.
Another quarterback keeper, you know, he just plugs along, and there's another about 10 to 12 yard.
So that'll pick up.
There's a live shot, Phil. Check this out. The viewers are seeing it. We're seeing it on our monitor. Just absolutely wonderful shot with that drone up there.
So we have getting some feeds from Montana too, Brian. So I'm seeing some people up in Montana listening to us. So
how about that? At least we know where all your family are, Phil.
2 receivers, long ball, nice pass. Oh, he drops it. Nice try, excellent throw.
Wow.
Good ball placement. You know,
He was well covered. You know, absolutely. Here's a replay of that. But he just puts that ball up where only the receiver could catch it, and he almost did.
I think about 3 inches shorter, and that would have been a touchdown. So excellent coverage. That's number 3 from South on the coverage, Noah Porter. Nice to see that. I know it's just a junior, so he'll be back again next year, hopefully, for us. You know, Brian, looking at this game, and what the broadcast crew does, it's really nice. This is going to be a quarterback keeper, and South is all over it.
Now they're shutting that down. Very nice. There's a loss of about 4 yards there, 4 or 5 yards.
Going to bring up second. They're going to give him forward progress, it looks like. So it's going to be third and 12, rather. Third and 12.
The final ticks the clock on the first quarter. I think we're going to have a special shout out at the end of this quarter.
So I don't think Curtis isn't going to snap the ball again. So it's going to be the end of 1. We're going to have Curtis 21, South Kitsap 7. We're still doing these fan shout-outs. We'd really like to encourage everybody who's got a senior for senior night next week to put one in. Contact the agency, and we'll get the video crew, and we'll get one out for you. But this week we only have one, and we'll give you 3 guesses who that's going to be for.
3 guesses. First 2 don't count.
Yep.
I love it though. Jordan, your family loves you. Let's pack it next week.
Hey Jordan, just wanted to say I love you and I miss you, as always. Wishing you and the rest of the Wolfpack good luck tonight on the game. We'll be watching.
Oh, that was great. I think it was Jordan's grandma.
Yep. You gotta love it every week, and we enjoy having those to broadcast. And it's great that these family members from afar, local, we don't care where you're at. If you want to put in a shout out, we'll get it going for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, what's really neat is that 10 years from now, Jordan will be able to go to YouTube and find this game and any of his other games too, because you can rewatch any of these.
Yep. So it's going to be pass play.
That could be a fumble if they rule it a catch, which I think it is.
It is. South gets that ball. 39-yard line.
Going on the field is a catch and a fumble recovered by the Wolves.
So first and 10, South Kitsap at the 39.
With the recovery.
And that certainly helps the South Kitsap's cause here.
Yeah, it's a good stop and turnover. Take advantage of this.
So here we
Franklin Fox out there running the show. Normal formation.
Stop. 3 receivers to left. Franklin's going to pass. It's off to the right-hand side. He's got a receiver. Just overthrew.
Noah Porter almost played a little defense there. He was the ball was overthrown a little bit, and the defender was making a beat on it, and he got his big paw up there and actually tipped it. I'm sure he was trying to catch it, but that would have been.
Yeah, he did what you have to do as a receiver.
Yep.
You know.
Sometimes you got to turn around and be a defensive player.
Absolutely.
To prevent the interception.
So again, South is going to come out. They're going to put 2 receivers on each side. Your tight end's going to be over on the right-hand side, and 1 single back in man motion. And this is going to be a flag. It's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, play stop. So you can figure it was probably a false start by the Wolves, I would guess.
So we're waiting
Without
to
too
call.
much
No,
head scratching here.
it's going to be encroachment against Curtis. So
Well, there you go.
remember, in high school, if they go across, it's
Yep.
dead ball, so they don't get a chance to come on
That's
back.
right. That's right. I'm trying to play pro rules, and that doesn't work.
So once they cross the line, it's dead. But looking at this production, Brian, I watch a lot of college ball, and this production is a lot better than what I see in some of these small college games.
Yeah, the program here and the kids and their instructors are fantastic and do a great job.
So it's going to be a handoff. South Kitsap, it's going to be a first down. So I think that's their first down of the night.
Big number 24.
So number 24 is, of course, Bryson Clay. Picks up just over 5 yards in that. So
He gets a fair amount of touches on that ball. He's only a junior, Phil. So he'll be coming back next year, and he's big and strong now, but probably even bigger and stronger as a senior year.
yeah. So South Kitsap comes out with 3 to left. They have the ball on the 50, 1st and 10. So it's going to be a pitch out to the left-hand side.
Nice block.
Oh. Jordan just got his foot caught and goes on down for about 2-yard gain. Jordan leads the ball. Brian made that block.
Number 71, Mateo Filer. Just an excellent kick that defender out and opened up a big hole for him to run through. Excellent block. I love to be able to call out the big guys because usually, those guys in front, they don't get a lot of notoriety, and when they do, it's usually not for good reasons. It's for some sort of penalty, which we won't. We tend not to say who, if we even know.
So this is going to be, this is overthrown. Ball out to the right inside and go and call it an incomplete pass.
That might have been a backwards, which would have been a fumble, but I'm wondering if it was maybe intentionally to be a backward pass for him to turn around and throw it as well.
Not sure, but it was well overthrown really for that play.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Fox there, he's learning the ropes. He's a sophomore. He's all this experience is going to help him next year as a junior and the year after that as a senior.
Yeah,
So
the officials are actually talking about, Brian, to see if it was a backwards pass. They're going to stop the clock and talk about it. I think that's what they're discussing.
Because if it is, then it's where the ball went out of bounds, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
So, when you have the linesmen out there talking, that's what the only thing I think they could be discussing is and if they don't know for sure, they really should be sticking with the call on the field, but nope, they're putting it down there as a backwards pass.
Yeah.
So
I thought maybe they were asking, talking where they're going to go out and get dinner after the game.
yeah, some good places in Port Orchard.
There's some excellent places. Yeah. Hey, little shout out too. There's some big, as people that live here in Port Orchard know, there's some big construction going on down there. They're installing a roundabout down at the bottom of Bethel, and so it's really tough to get in and around downtown. So be sure there's other ways around to get down there and frequent all the businesses down there. They'd appreciate your support.
So Fox back to pass again. He's again going to overthrow. Overthrows normally like this is normally a little bit of excitement, Brian. He's just not
Adrenaline pumping.
Yep, not quite getting his footwork right. But on 3rd down, it's a good try. You had 15 yards to go anyway. So a lot of times that'll settle down. You can coach that down with the kid. Make sure you're getting your back foot planted and you're following through.
Number 80, big Anthony Flashley. He's a junior tight end there. Just a little overthrown. He put put his big hand up there and just couldn't get up to it. Too high.
So South will punt again on 4th down. Nice snap this time. Nice
Excellent
kick.
punt. Moving him back. And
Oh, goes into the end zone. So that'll be a touchback coming out to the 20 for Curtis. So he's still getting, it's still a 35-yard net on that punt. So not that bad.
not bad at all.
And Curtis will start from their own 20, which again I think is, South at least has them starting from the right spots. Getting pushed back and back further and further on their possessions. So have longer to go. So Curtis is going to come out. They're going to have 2 receivers over on the left, a tight end up tight, and we have timeout on the field. Looks like we have a equipment issue on South Kitsap. So we change some players around. Curtis is going to run off to the right-hand side. Quarterback's keeping it. And he's going to gain about 6 yards or so, 6-7 yards.
Noah Berg was there, number 4 for South, and pushed him out of bounds.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. So this quarter's going by pretty quick, Brian.
Yeah, just under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
So Curtis out here again, single back, two receivers each side, run up the middle. And he's going to gain about 4 yards, which is going to be enough for the first down to the 31-yard lines.
It kind of looked like a rugby scrum right there. They're all pushing and shoving, and really the pile of people wasn't going anywhere either direction.
So, but he got enough for that first down. That's all they're looking for. So they haven't seen many third downs for Curtis yet. We're hoping to get more. They have a timeout again on the field. This looks like it might be another equipment issue. South Kitsap. So Curtis will they have 2 receivers to the left, 1 on the short side and the right, and another quarterback run to the right. Someone gets a hand on him. He's breaking through.
He picked up about 25 yards.
Nice run.
Yeah.
Nice run. I mean, there's, no doubt he's got a little bit of speed. He's got some size. It's Rocco Coach. And he's got some size, some speed, and he's not afraid to have some contact. So ball is now on the 44-yard line of South Kitsap.
It's interesting. You see so much more of the high school teams that rather than huddle up, they all turn and are getting a signal from the sideline as far as what the play will be.
So this is going to be a pass play. He's looking off to the right-hand side. He's got a man over there, and it's incomplete. But,
that really, we've seen it the last several years more and more and more. And it's just sort of interesting to see that that's what they do. As you can see, they are lining up. I'm sure, certain positions get different signals, for the line blocking scheme, the running backs, the receivers, and quarterback. But it's just an interesting way to do it nowadays.
So it's going to be quarterback's going to try to throw this one. He's got a man at the 38 and picks up about 10 more yards after that, down to about the 27, 28-yard line. That's number 9. Number 8. It's hard to see. It's at the side we can't really.
Looks like number 8.
Number 8. So that would be Xavier Aarons.
Braden Scoville on the tackle. He was right there and brought him down. So the ball's on the, looks like about 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
So again, another clock stoppage, official timeout. And another equipment issue. So we have a tight formation by Curtis. Quarterback's going to go back pass. He's looking to his left-hand side, and South is there. Gets a hand on him. They get a hand on him, but that's about it. He's scrambling out to the right, and he's got some legs. He's moving, broken play, and he's going to pick up about 16 yards on that play.
Here it is again. Just look at this. He makes the defense, play him real, and like he's going to pass it, and then he tucks it and runs, and then he's going to pass it, then he tucks and runs, and he picks up a nice big yardage like that.
Yep. So they'll bring up 1st and 10 for Curtis from the 12-yard line, and we have timeout on the field.
South Kitsap timeout. It's one of their 3, and they're taking their first timeout.
So, Brian, I noticed in my mail yesterday, I got my voters pamphlet. I encourage everybody to get out there and vote. Make sure you look in your mail. Make sure you have your ballot.
And be an informed voter. Find out. Do some research and things. There's, I know there's here in Port Orchard, South Kitsap, there's mayor's race, there's city council, there's school board. The school district has a bond. Voters, that's, one of the many reasons it makes America great is that we have a democracy that everybody that's of legal age gets to vote. And be an informed voter. There's a lot of information out there, but it can be had fairly easily, particularly now. When we first started.
Yep. So it's going to bring up 1st down, 12-yard line, swing pass out to the left, and great job. Nice tackle, I believe, against hard for us to see these numbers. I think it's number 5.
Octavian Clark.
Octavian Clark, but that's a great open field tackle by Octavia.
Wrapping up the legs. Nicely done.
Good job. No gain on that play. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line. So, folks, this is at the far end of our field and really stretches our old man vision here. So, we do what we can with them stuff. Again, Curtis back to pass. Looking across the middle. Oh, nice catch. And he steps in for the touchdown. That's number 17, the tight end, Joey Castanti.
He had lots of time to throw that ball. Check out his receivers. Wolves have got to get a little more pressure on him.
Curtis has a good big line that looks fairly athletic.
They're solid. They're solid.
So lines definitely have their work cut out for them tonight.
Not that I'm partial, but I think as your line goes, your team goes.
Yeah.
Given that I played the line, couldn't catch the ball, so that's why I played the line. So extra point is good. The score now is Curtis 28, South Kitsap 7, and we've got 7:46 left to go in this first half of the second quarter.
So South will get the kickoff. It'll be, again, interesting to see what Curtis decides to do. See if they decide to go ahead and kick it deep. They've had 4 kickoffs. They've kicked it deep and had it run back. Kicked it short and given up the ball short. Kicked it out of bounds. They've done just about everything they could, and they had one good kick to the up back. So it'll be real curious what they decide to do here. See what their options are. So South Kitsap hasn't really done much on offense. We've had 1 first down on after we had a 5-yard penalty. Put up 1st and 5. Had a good run. Again, Curtis's defensive lines, like their offensive line, they're big and they're athletic, and they've been doing a good job against South Kitsap. But it's a long game. We'll see what happens. So here's the kick.
Set the kick. It's kicking it deep.
So we're going to get a return. Set up through up the middle. Again, good blocking. Breaks again out the side.
Out to midfield.
So again, that's Bowden Harvey. Number 8. So great return for him. I think he's one, if I remember correctly from what I was able to read earlier today, Brian, he's actually one of the state's leading returners.
Wow, it's returns like that. Looks like they're gonna. The ball's down at the Wolves 49, or if you wish, the Curtis 51.
So let's see what South can do.
I know. Make people think.
There's going to be a handoff up the middle. Breaks out right outside to the right.
Boy, he worked and scrambled for everything he got there.
Yep, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards, and that was Bryson Clay.
He another step. If he could have gotten another step, I think here's the replay. But just another step, and so he could have picked up probably another 5, 6, 7 yards there. But not to be. But good effort on his part. He kept those legs going, which is so important. I know I keep saying that, but it's so important in different ways. Just you keep plugging with those legs.
So South will put 2 receivers to the left, 2 over on the right-hand side, the short side, and 1 single back. And we're going to have counter play, fake, pass out here to the right-hand side. And that's the number 33, Josiah Owega. I think it's Owega. Again, I apologize to say, but that is a South Kitsap first down, Brian, all the way down to the...
that's a nice little play, you know. You could plunk along like that. I'll take that every day.
Yep, and that brought it all the way down to the 33-yard line. So by far as... This is as far as South has penetrated so far tonight. So 3 receivers this time over to the left, single back. There's going to be a pitch out to the left-hand side. He cuts it on back, which I think was the right move.
Not much there, though. I'm not sure if he got back to the line of scrimmage pretty tight.
So that's Jordan Lee. But there was nothing on the outside. I mean, Kurtz had
No, smart move to cut back there, but there wasn't much there either. Good pursuit by the Vikings. Timeout on the field. Not sure why.
It looks like a Curtis player with equipment issue, so they're subbing in somebody for him.
They're being picky with the equipment issues, which is good. Keeps boys safe.
Keep them safe. They're student athletes. Student part comes first. So
we don't want anybody hurt.
So we have 3 receivers on the left, single back, 1 receiver on the right. It's going to be another pass play. Going off to the right-hand side, it's going to be a jump ball. And
excellent catch.
So that is...
he's out of bounds about the 9-yard line. Or no, excuse me, 6-yard line.
And that's number 3, Noah Porter, with that catch. Great job going over the receiver.
I think we're going to see this again. Nice camera work, guys. Goes up, catches the ball, and brings it in. And the defender, that's good defense. If you're the defensive back coach, he's there. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and yet just an outstanding catch.
So South Kitsap has the ball, 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. And it'll be great to see what they do. Nice throw by Mr. Fox, too. So this is going to be a broken play. And South is going to lose a bunch on this. This was supposed to be a handoff. Somebody went the wrong way.
Or somebody... Anyway, it's just, busted play.
Somebody went the wrong way.
Busted play. Tough luck. You know, sometimes down there, I know you always want to make positive on every play, but sometimes backing up a little bit when you're 1st and goal, sometimes will open up more passing lanes. Not always, but looking at the positive.
So that's a 6-yard loss for South Kitsap.
Yeah, that hurts.
But basically, Franklin turned around, handed the ball off. There's nobody there, so somebody didn't get the right call, which happens. I mean, that happens in the pros. You see that? So this is a handoff.
Nowhere to go.
To Bryce Clay, nowhere to go. He's actually going to lose a couple yards on that. So we'll go from 1st and goal to 3rd and goal. 1st and goal on the 6 to 3rd and goal on the 14. So we'll see what South can do. I'm not sure how far our kicker can go, but
I think you get that. His kickoffs are, going down to the 10, 15-yard line. So I think you can kick this.
But let's see if we can get in.
Punch into the end zone. It's got some decent protection.
Oh, they're going to knock it. What are they going to call here? They're going to call a fumble or?
A catch then a fumble?
They are calling a catch and a fumble.
Ooh, so I think we got a break there.
The ball is down at the 3-yard line now. It is 4th and goal. I would imagine South's going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 3. And if you're South coaches, whatever you're doing, better be a quick hitter because I have no doubt Curtis is going to get upfield fast. No, if I'm a defensive coach, I'm sending everybody.
All out blitz, is that what you're telling me, Coach?
Pretty much one-on-one, and everybody else is coming. One-on-one with the receivers, everybody else is going to come on through.
Yeah, they're packing it in inside.
And here they come. And it's a pitch to the outside.
And-
he's in.
Yeah, there's a flag down though.
So Bryson does score, but it's going to, we have a flag down right at the attack point, which unfortunately on outside play is often holding against the offense. I'm not sure what they're doing here.
During the line, holding, offense, number 77. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th down from about, and 4th and goal. They have it from the. I was going to say
that placement. I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out 5-yard penalty.
Yeah,
for holding.
I was going to take it, but it is from the 13.
And it looks like they are going to kick it. Go for the field goal here. Is this where you call out your fake field goal play?
I don't think you're going to make it from the 13.
I don't think so either. I'm just throwing out possibilities.
So
come on, run with me, Phil. Come on. He's got a good leg. He can certainly make this.
The South's lined up for 3. It's going to be a 30-yard attempt. Ball's down.
Kick is up.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
All right, we got some points on the board for the Wolves. It's going to make it 28-10 with 3:57. Just a couple of ticks under 4 for the second quarter and the first half.
So South was able to move it. That's what we wanted to see. Get their offense going.
Outstanding catch. I wish I remembered who made that catch, but it was exceptional.
That was number 3.
Noah Porter?
No, Porter. My glasses unfortunately fogged up here for a second.
He's tearing up over the field goal, folks.
So
something like that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Great catch. South has shown they can throw the ball a little bit too, which is kind of nice. Franklin Fox is settling down a little bit. Again, this is only his 3rd start. And last week was Graham Kapowson, which is number 2 in the state, I believe. So, but South will get ready to kick off here.
For South Kitsap.
So they do squibble on the ground, and they let it go through at the last second. Gets picked up about the 20.
He's got a hole.
And he's going to get tackled. He makes it all the way across the South Kitsap 47-yard line. Curtis gets excellent field position to start. Brian, at this point, you might as well just try onside every time if you're going to give him the ball at the 45 anyway. But, what do you do?
Yeah, Curtis is showing an excellent job of blocking on those kicks, and they're picking up some pretty big yardage. They come out ready to go right away. The defense had to scramble to get set.
Pass play. It's going to be a deep ball thrown.
Nice defense. Nice defense, number 7. That was Braden Scoville. He's kind of all over the place, isn't he? But that was nice. There was enough air underneath that ball that he could get to it and knock it down. The ball was
on target.
On target,
but
it was on target for the defense too.
So, and that's great. Again, great to see. Like I said, Brian, we kind of got beat a little bit last week, in the passing games. Good to see our cornerbacks and safeties stepping up and making it tough on Curtis. So this will bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 47-yard line. This is going to be a run off to left-hand side, quarterback keeper. And he's going to get down to the 40, so it's going to be a 7-yard gain.
Nice tackle by number 32, Cypress.
So
we're on a first-name basis. Yeah. I don't want to butcher his last name.
I've done that enough.
I know.
So 3rd and long 3 for Curtis. Again, it'd be great to see if South Kitsap can just stop him here and maybe force a punt. Curtis has 2 receivers on the left, tight end, receiver right, back to pass, down the middle, slant. Well, cuts it back, and receiver fell. Receiver slipped, and it's going to go in for a touchdown.
Receiver or DB?
No, DB. The DB slipped. Thank you, Brian. So that's
sorry.
No, that's good. Number 8, Xavier Aaron's again.
Made a nice cut.
Made a nice cut, and the DB tried to go with him, and just honestly, his foot slipped a little bit, and that was enough. That's all it took. So
Nice move by the receiver. Got to give him credit.
So Curtis is going to line up for the extra point here. That was not a long drive, so started with
About a minute,
and started
if
with
I
good
remember
field,
right.
Yeah, started with good field position. So kick is up. And
Kicks
kick it.
a little low, but it's good.
It's good. So it's 35-10 with 2:56 left in the first half here.
You know, again, you know, we said we always, you know, it's tough playing these, you know, week in and week out, these top-ranked teams that seem to be all in the South Puget Sound League, and yet there's the Wolves keep fighting. They keep at it, and that's a credit to the kids first and foremost, but also to the coaches, you know, coaching them up and things, because it's hard. It's hard when you're getting whomped on, and yet they battle, continue to battle, and that just so impresses me.
So
well, what do you think? Kick it deep or kick it to the side?
I would kick it deep because I'm going to give my coverage team some more practice, because if you're up by 25 in the first half, you might as well.
Yep.
You know, and see if your coverage team can stop them, and because you're going to have some other tough returners that you have to deal with. So, no, they kind of pooch it a little bit. Going to take on a bounce at the 20-yard line, and
A couple of nifty moves.
yeah.
Max Williams escape, returned by Bowden Harvey.
Bowden Harvey.
For the Wolves.
So Bowden gets back out to about the 26 or so, I think. We're to mark in again, kind of the far end of the field for us, 27-yard line. So bring up first and 10 for the Wolves. Be interesting to see if the Wolves go back and throw the ball a bunch of times. They have, you know, 3 minutes left to go. Be nice to see another drive put together. Keep the ball out of Curtis's hands. So start out with 3 receivers to the left, single back, and 1 receiver over on the right-hand side. It's going to be a pass play going deep, but he's got a man wide open. Oh, no, it was not. It was a pick.
Well, he was wide open, but the safety saw it too.
Unfortunately, put too much air under it, and that's picked by number 5.
There is a flag down, but it's after the interception, so that'll hold.
He was his, you know, and that's something he'll learn. I mean, his receiver was open, and
Yeah, it's just a
safety came out, had enough time to get on over there, and that's
it was on track, but the safety, yeah, exactly right. So refs are talking about it. It looks like maybe, I'm not going to guess. I'm always wrong.
so I'm sure it's a hold or a bad block against
Here's the
Curtis.
call.
After the interception, personal foul, blindside block on the defense. 15 yards
Blindside
from
block,
the
so
final
that'll be a
foul.
15-yard
Result is a
penalty.
first down.
Blindside. I thought I heard him say block on block, and I looking at you going, "Whoa, what's that?"
Yeah, no, that's one of those new
It doesn't
safety
exist.
rules.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's my hearing. I think it's because of the headphones that we're wearing up here. We look real official.
headphones, and we're in a booth. So, so first and 10, Curtis. They're going to quick out, gains about 5 yards down to the South Kitsap 40 and out of
So
bounds.
it's sounding out the reception, pushed out of bounds
So
by Daniel Welch.
Nice open field tackle by Miles Lawrence.
and it's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Curtis. Brian and I are, in all fairness, we are affiliated with the schools in some way by the fact that we've had our kids go through this district. So if we sound a little prejudiced, we try not to be, but we can't help it.
We are.
3 receivers on the left. Quarterback's looking to the left-hand side, rolling to the left. He's got he's got room to run. Tosses it long. So good coverage down there. He had some room to run. There is a flag down on the play.
Pass intended for Xavier Aarons. Broken up defensively by Bowden Harvey and Noah Porter.
So that was, looked like Bowden Harvey was there to break up that pass down the end zone. We'll see what this flag is.
Game 4, holding, offense number 57, 10 yards from the previous spot, replay, second
So
down.
that'll move Curtis back 10 yards. So that's going to make it 2nd and 15.
Got 2:21 left in this first half. It kind of a weird game, back and forth, some big plays, and Curtis marching up and down the field, but the Wolves are again continue to fight.
So swing pass to the right-hand side. They wrapped him up. They hit him, bounced off.
Yeah, he almost broke for more yardage, but the pursuit of the Wolves got him down.
Yeah, so that's Parker Matty with the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 12. Basically, a couple Wolves hit him, and he bounced off, and but kept it. Went ahead and kept grabbing him. Curtis calls there. I think this is their first timeout.
Their first turn. Yeah, both teams have 2 timeouts left now. There's a good shot of the band. They're getting warmed up for their halftime routine and performance. Always outstanding.
And again, you see all the pink pom-poms and everything with the cheerleaders, you know, for Cancer Awareness Month. And I think it's great that happens pretty much at all schools throughout the state. So I think that's wonderful. People are aware. So they'll bring up, it'll be 3rd and 12 for Curtis when they resume play here. And again, we have 2:05 left. So
Ball will be snapped just across midfield. The Wolves 47.
Curtis has a bunch formation to the right. And
Almost picked up. Mr. Lee there, Jordan Lee. Grandma's proud of you. Almost had a pick there.
Almost got it. It's going to be 4th down and 12 for Curtis. The offense is on the field right now.
Is that the first 4th down?
It's their first 4th down coming up. So I think that might have been their first 3rd down we just saw. So
I think they had one earlier.
did
One,
they? Okay.
yeah.
They are going to leave the offense on the field and go for it. So again, bunch formation over on the right-hand side. All 4 receivers. You know,
Empty backfield. Quarterback's going to
run.
keep it. He's got lots of room. He's going to get
He's
it.
got too much room.
That's too bad. That's too bad. The end of the line there kind of broke down, and that's going to move the chains for first down with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
So it's a 17-yard pickup on 4th and 12.
That's too bad. That's too bad. Wolves did a nice defensive stance there, and one play.
Yep.
One play. Kudos to Curtis. Ooh,
2 receivers to the left.
That could be a same.
Quarterback going to roll to the left-hand side, looking past it, looking deep, throwing it high and up, and a little bit short. So good coverage there again. South Kitsap DBs are right there with them. So and they're turning, looking for the ball, which is great. Bring up 2nd and 10. Now stop the clock with 1:21 left. Curtis has the ball on the 30. So, you know, obviously Curtis would like to score with just a little bit of time left. Would be their goal, and South would like to pick it off here. Yeah. 2 receivers on both sides for Curtis, single back. His back releases out through the middle.
Got time.
Got time, he's accurate, and it's going to be complete. And that's going to bring the ball down to about the 18-yard line for a Curtis first down.
Yeah, I want to encourage our viewers out there to make sure that you keep watching even at halftime, because we got a neat thing with the video production students, some things that they've put together, and you want to be able to share and watch that. So, you know, maybe when there's a little bit of a timeout, like right now, go grab your popcorn, your soda, and or whatever snack, and get back and watch this halftime production by the video production kids. It'll be worth your watch.
Again, another great program that we have here at South Kitsap. It's not just these productions; they do stuff all day, all year long.
Daily news cast, if you will, that the Wolves do. And there's another timeout here by South. You know, they want to make sure they have their ducks in a row so that hopefully to prevent Curtis from putting more points on the board. They got enough.
Yep. 2nd and 2. Ball's on 10-yard line. When come on back, but and that's it, Brian. Like I was saying, you know, there's so many different things and programs kids can get involved with at this school. You know, I have a nephew who goes here and he's involved in things, and it's not sports. He's, you know, not his season. He's more of a wrestler, and we have a good wrestling program. Lots of good programs here. If you want to do something here, you can find it. You'll find somebody who can support you.
Absolutely.
So again, we're going to have 3 receivers on the left, which is the wide side of the field, 1 to the right. Be afraid of the quarterback run. Quarterback's looking to throw it. He's going to the right side, and he just throws out of bounds, which instead of taking the sack.
Heady play.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of Wolf pressure there. That was nicely done. Made him work for it, and incomplete pass.
Yep, go
throw it away.
Bring it up 3rd and 2 from the 10-yard line so they can get a first down inside the 8. And we have about 45 seconds left to go in this half. So Curtis is going pretty much the same formation. They have 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the short side and the right, single back. And they're going to hand it off to the back. He's going to go up the middle, push the line. He's inside the 5. And I don't see a signal from the officials. Looks like they're going to call him down about the 1-yard line.
He's going to get the first down. Start the clock. It's ticking. We got 30 seconds.
Going to get a timeout here.
Timeout. Curtis.
Timeout, Curtis.
So the ball is right about the 1-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for Curtis. So obviously South Kitsap with 31 seconds left would like to keep Curtis out of the end zone if they can, keep this score as close as they can.
If I'm Curtis, quarterback keeper.
You know, Brian, we were down there earlier, looking at some of these parents and supporters of the dance team. They're looking to go to nationals again this year. The band does a lot of things where they march in various parades. They've been to the Rose Bowl parade down in Pasadena before. Just like I said, lots of things going on here, lots of programs going on. So 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, 31 seconds left, and
a flag is thrown.
They were just lining up. Not sure what this one is.
Illegal substitution. Defense.
The defense had 12 men on the field. That's going to cost them a couple of feet.
I think they should be able to have 12, maybe 13 or 14 players out there.
They're so close. Why not, right?
You know.
I didn't see anybody come off the field. My guess is that I just missed it. Again, it's the deep end of the field. Oh, here they come. Here comes one off the field. So it's going to be a snap, direct snap, and right on end for a touchdown. So there's a score for Curtis. It's going to bring it to 41-10 in the first down here, first half here, awaiting the extra point. So, and you just, again, kind of like Brian and I thought, it's going to be a quarterback just going up the middle.
Yeah, that's been an incredibly effective play this whole first half. So I'm sure that the Wolves coaches will hopefully make some adjustments to shut that down a little bit.
So here's the extra point. It's up, and it's good.
So
it's 42-10. Curtis Vikings. Again, showing why they are the number 3 team in 4A.
Yep. We got 27 seconds to go, and again, like I said earlier, at halftime, this evening we'll be showing work done by the students of the South Kitsap High School Video Program. Make sure that you see that, enjoy the halftime, and we'll we'll come back to you. We're not going anywhere quite yet. We got another 30 seconds or so. But it's been a pretty much dominated by the Vikings. But the Wolves are fighting, as they always do.
So Curtis will get ready to kick off here. I'd expect kind of another squibbish style kick. Although, again, when you're up by now 32 points, you also give your team a chance to see how they can do on coverage. So coverage team obviously can use some practice. They've given up some big returns. So here's your kickoff. And it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one.
Oh, fell down. He's going to field it just.
Gets up to 20. And then makes a nice cut. Unfortunately, stepped out of bounds. Out of bounds on the 30-yard line.
I thought he was going to be very deep. Good for him because he slipped and the ball got by him and he went back and got it. So here's a replay on this. He's got some good footwork going there. He's tiptoeing the line, and I'll give him credit, man. He was in a world of hurt there.
Yep. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for South Kitsap.
You take a knee here, or you run a play? I think you run a play.
But they're definitely going to run a play.
Yep.
And
the regular formation.
so they're going to hand it off up the middle. See if we can break one that way. The Bryson can break one.
And I think the clock is going to run out. And that's going to end the first half. Score 42 for the Vikings, 10 for the Wolves. They got to keep it up, make some adjustments, and hopefully pick up some scores in the second half.
Yep. So stick around, see these video productions, and we'll be back with you for the second half.
Please clear 15 minutes on clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, the South Kitsap Marching Band is getting set for the halftime show under the direction of senior drum majors Erica Salazar and Isabel Michaels, and junior drum majors Briella Morgan and Grace Smith. Tonight, the band will be performing 3 songs from their 2023 show that features music from Green Day and Fall Out Boy. The first song will be Good Riddance by Green Day and arranged by Tom Wallace. The second song, My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy and arranged by Tom Wallace. And we would like to welcome 8th graders from Marcus Whitman, John Sedgwick, and Cedar Heights who will be performing Holiday with us tonight. Thank you for being here.
hey bro, did you see our grade? Mine looks pretty good.
No, what are you talking about?
What the? Enough!
Yeah, that project was due us class. Those grades got in quick. You did finally bring yours in, right?
No. It's fine. I'll just turn it in whenever.
Dude, you only have 5 days to talk with Bresser.
Nah, I'll just turn it in whenever.
You have 5 days to make a plan. Otherwise, she won't take it.
You're just making stuff up.
Wanna bet?
Gladly. Go for it.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Bergenson. Be one of Eric's little heroes and turn your work in on time.
I like how Bresser emphasized 5 days with like magic and everything.
I should have known she was in the House of Slytherin.
Don't make it challenging. Communicate if your work is late. You have 5 days to make a plan with your teachers to get caught up. Don't wait.
Logan, hey, what's up? Logan, you don't look too good.
I don't feel too good.
Well, go home.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I have a test in Miss Oliver's class today and I have to pass it.
Why don't you just email her asking if you can retake the test later?
I can do that?
Logan, don't you remember what it's been like for the past few years? Just email her to ask her if you could retake the test later so you don't get her and everyone else sick. It's that easy.
Chew! Really?
Really?
Thank you so much. I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, SK staff is there. Hello, Miss Robertson. Am I good to get my yearbook?
Yep, you're good to go. You ordered your yearbook last fall.
Done.
I didn't pre-order, but somebody find me a yearbook.
Got you a picture frame. Oh, you almost had it. Oh, you gotta be faster than that.
Don't leave it up to chance. Pre-order your yearbook today. Order now so you get yours later.
It should be another exciting display.
Warm-ups are nearly complete.
It's time for another SK makeout session.
Let's get to the action.
They're moving into position.
Oh, there's the passing music. I sure hope this is short.
Oh, what the? Oh.
Can you believe that in public? Oh.
Did you know that a dog's mouth has less germs than a human's?
Why do you know these things? That's disgusting. Ugh. Wait till they get busted. I mean, really, do they have to do that right here?
I mean, they're still in public after all. Why do we have to watch this?
Hello, everybody. I'm Mark B. Ply, and I'm here to teach you, yes, you, on how you can register to vote in the upcoming election. If you're 18 or older and a U.S. citizen, you can register to vote right now. You can register online or by mail up to the week before the election. You can find out more at votewa.gov. You can also register to vote in person at the county's auditor's office or at a voting center up to Election Day. And here's something cool. If you're 16 or older, you can register to vote for upcoming elections right now as well. Now, once you register to vote, what's next? Well, the voting. Once you receive your ballot, follow the instructions and mail it back as soon as possible. If it's a week or less before Election Day, drop off your ballot at one of the many ballot drop boxes around the county. You can also vote in person. Make sure to have some form of ID on hand if you do so. Wear a mask, wash your hands, go vote. And that's it. It's your voice, your choice. Register to vote and have your voice be heard.
Bro, you shouldn't be doing that in here.
Relax, man. I'm just making the school day a bit more fun. Nothing's gonna happen.
Why do you think that stuff ends people up in the hospital? Whatever, just keep that stuff away from me.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about rule of thirds again, and ideally get your camera equipment. Hey, wake up, man. We're going to do some camera stuff. With that camera kit, you're going to make sure you have a camera, SD card, tripod, microphone. That way you can make sure you can get out and get your stuff filmed. Hey, dude, come on. What's going on? Wake up. You're in the middle of class. Wake up. Dude, it's the middle of class. Are you okay? Hey, quick, someone call someone.
Help, help. Get somebody. We need some help.
We need some help.
Someone call the office. Call 911. Call 911. Call 911.
Do you guys know what the homecoming theme is?
Yeah, it is some kind of costume thing.
I think it was masquerade.
Oh man. Lit again. Let's go.
Wait.
Hey, what's up? You don't look so good.
Yeah, I was up all night studying.
You don't smell so good either.
Yeah, I didn't get around to taking a shower last night. Maybe this'll help.
Please remember many people have asthma and other breathing problems. Please do not use sprays.
South Kitsap has a new way to get from place to place. Kitsap Transit is offering a youth transit pass that lets you catch a ride on public transport for free.
Well, essentially, this gives the students free access to the transit system, and it gives you an opportunity to learn how to use the public transit system at no cost to you.
With the Youth Pass, you're not just limited to Kitsap Transit buses.
It actually is applicable to all of our services, so that would include our passenger ferries, both between Permanent and Port Orchard, or our passenger ferries that go to downtown Seattle.
The pass even lets you ride on services other than Kitsap Transit, opening up many options around the Puget Sound.
It is not limited to Kitsap Transit. It's pretty much available on all public transits within the state of Washington.
So it can be used to get anywhere, but who's qualified?
Essentially, the Youth Pass is available for any individual that's 18 years or younger. So whether you're a student or not, if you're 18 or younger, you have free access to Kitsap Transit.
There it is. If you're interested in the free Youth Transit Pass, you can head down to the guidance office for details, or order one for free online at myworka.com.
Are you crazy? There's a fire!
Welcome back, everyone. We're just about ready for the second half. First kicking off. So it's a score of 42-10. It's a short kick, picked up again by number 44. That's the second return of the day, Brian, and South will start with the ball. They're on 45-yard line.
Number 44 brings it out to the 45. Where's number 46?
So, rough first half for South. They did get a nice return, brought it back for a touchdown, and they had a nice drive, settled for 3 points. Curtis has pretty much been able to drive the ball and score on each one of their 6 possessions, so in the first half. South will start with a single back, 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left on the wide side, and it's going to be pitch out to the right-hand side.
Not a lot of room to run there. Cut him back in, and here came the other.
So that's going to be about loss of 1 for Bryson Clay, so bring up second and 11.
So, Phil, you're the coach of the Wolves here. Pretend. What'd you tell them at halftime?
Keep fighting. We're going to try a couple things. Let's see what we can learn from this game and move forward.
There's some adjustments, and
You can't, you really can't make too many adjustments at halftime.
Not much. Just maybe reminders,
Yep. So 3 receivers to the left, and we are going to go back and try throwing it.
There is a flag down.
It's probably in the vicinity of holding, but
he's got
does
some
a nice
wheels.
job. Picks up 14 yards. So that's Franklin Fox, quarterback. But again, there is a flag down in the backfield.
That's the first time I recall him really getting out there and running. He's got some speed on him.
Yeah, definitely an athlete again, just a sophomore. So, and probably a good decision run, and another flag down the play. And I'm not sure if that came out real late.
I think there might have been a late hit over there, but that's, again, like I said, I'm usually wrong, but that's kind of what it looked like. I kind of thought it, and I didn't see the second flag.
So that could be interesting because one is during the play and one could have been after the play. So they could be both enforceable instead of offsetting, depending on how it is. I give these kids at South Kitsap a lot of credit, not having the best season in the world, but they keep their heads high and they don't have a lot of cheap penalties, which is great to see. It's good coaching and good character of these young men.
Huge.
Yep.
Absolutely huge. And we speak of that. Here's a call.
Offense. That penalty is declined. We need a motion. Offense. 5 yards from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
Nope, they're both against the offense. Kind of odd where they threw those flags because one of them was about 12 yards deep, and that's an odd illegal shift formation. That might have been the decline penalty. The shift might have been the one in the back, but because he did gain 14 yards, they may have not wanted to take the illegal block because the illegal shift moves him back further. How's that for a long explanation?
And you know what's sad? I followed it. That's because I was finally listening to you.
Brings up second.
That's too bad because that was a nice run by Franklin Fox.
2nd and 16. It's going to be a run up the middle.
Nice
and Bryson
block.
does a
Nice
nice job.
block.
Another nice block. He's going to pick up just about the whole thing. He's going to pick up 13 yards of it.
I had a couple of nice blocks. I wish I could have picked up the numbers on that, but he had one that opened up the hole about the line of scrimmage, then another one that gave him the yardage. So nice play executed by the Wolves.
Brings up 3rd and manageable 3 or 4 yards, about 3.5.
Good blocking, good running. It's amazing what happens.
It is, and South has run that play a bunch where they put the tight end in motion and makes him the lead blocker. So this time they don't put him in motion, but it's the lead blocker, and they are going to get real close. It's going to be a little bit short of the first down by about a half a yard. And, they are giving it to him.
There's another one of the drone shots. Isn't that just gorgeous?
That's a great shot.
I mean, it's wonderful, and it just shows you how beautiful this South Kitsap field is.
It is,
Our Phil's and my boy, they played here when it was
mud ball. So this is 1st and 10 South Kitsap. So first drive to get it first down on the first drive. It's great. Some good downfield blocking coming. Unfortunately, he gets Jordan Lee gets caught up a little bit from behind. His blockers get out in front of him, but just kind of got tripped a little bit from behind. And that'll bring up, he does get him 2, brings up 2nd and 8. So South trying to do what they like to do, which is pound the ball. They are on the Curtis side of the field at the Curtis 43-yard line. Single back, 3 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. It's a pass play. Franklin's out, passing, throwing the ball. Gonna be, the ball is caught, it's gonna be pass interference. We'll see if it's a catch or not. I think we're going to get pass interference on that call if it's not a catch.
I was watching. That was right under our noses, and here it is again. But yeah, it could be offensive pass interference there, Phil, I think.
So there's a lot of pushing and shoving going both ways. I thought they were just going to let them both go for it.
And I agree with you. But look in the replay. It kind of looks like South was pulling on the jersey. But we'll see.
Yeah,
been wrong, and I hope I am wrong here.
Yep, I think, and you could be right in this one, Brian. We don't get those very often, but
he was fighting for it. Yep. Ooh, that hurts. 15 yards, really? Wow.
Yep, 15-yard penalty. So you want to talk about your drive killers.
That's one way to do it.
You know, bring up second down, but it's going to be 2nd and 22. Yeah, so, you know, we get 22, 23 yards to go on
second down and a whole bunch of yards.
So Franklin's back to pass again. He's going to do a kind of an out to number 8, Bowden Harvey. I wasn't sure if
he went up. That was a good leap to catch that ball, but unfortunately couldn't advance it. The defender, I think, was going after the ball and just was able to catch Harvey, and it's too bad he did, because he probably would have picked up some yardage there.
Yep. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 20. So he does gain about 3 yards on that play. You know, in this case, I'd put my best receivers out there and throw it up and let them go for it and see what happens. So 3 receivers over on the right-hand side, 1 to your left, single back. Franklin Fox out to pass, getting some pressure. He's going to run it.
Picks up a nice block there.
Cuts the field. He's not going to get all the way, but he gets it up to the 40, 41-yard line plus a flag.
Couple of flags.
So we'll see. I think they're both in the same vicinity, so they probably saw the same thing.
A little bit of chippy going on there. Nice scramble by Franklin.
So he gained about 15 yards, 16 yards on that play. We'll see if it holds. So we're going to get the call here. Maybe. It's going to go against South Kitsap, so.
Too bad.
I think it's going to be, you know, when you shift directions like that, a lot of times you get a
Yep.
blindside block or a.
Good running, though. You know, good running by Franklin Fox there. He's picking up another big.
And that's going to be another 15-yard penalty. That's a blindside block. So the result of that is going to push the ball back about 4 yards.
There's a replay of that.
And there's the blindside block. You can see it just in the edge of the.
That's tough.
Field.
That's a tough one.
Just trying to make a play, and that's what happened. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 24. So ball's on South Kitsap 41-yard line. And again, Franklin Fox out the pass, throws deep. That's no call, and I think that's the right no call.
I do too. The feet just got tangled, and they both went down.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he would have caught it. The ball was thrown out of bounds a little bit.
So bring up 4th down for the Wolves.
That's too bad.
So that was
Franklin Fox is upset with that one. Understandably so. He's playing his heart out there. So the Wolves are going to punt the ball away. Going to punt from their 41-yard line. Got a single returner back. He's got his feet about the 19-yard line. He's punting away from him. Gets a good South Kitsap bounce.
It's going to be down inside the 5-yard line. Down to 2 to 1. They should stop it there. Don't take your chances.
Yeah. Takes that ball rolls funny.
South Kitsap definitely got a great bounce on that.
Excellent
awesome
punt. Excellent punt.
You know, and
a nice friendly bounce. They're going to get the ball about on the 1-foot line.
Yep. So 99 yards to go for Curtis. So again, South really has not had a chance to stop them. It'd be great if they could get a tackle for loss, get the ball back, and you know, get a couple points out of it. So Curtis going to line up in a very tight formation under center, just going to shove it out, and quarterback gets about a yard. So brings up 2nd and 9, almost 10, 9.5 from the 1-yard line still. They just got out 2-1. So I would think Curtis wouldn't do that again because they need some room for their punter, if nothing else. So they're not. They're in shotgun formation. It's a tough formation to the right. Here comes the quarterback. He cuts it back to the left. He's going to gain about 7-8 yards. So he brings out to the 8.
That play has been excellent for them.
Yeah.
I'd just keep running it, particularly down there, you know.
So it brings up.
Here's a replay on that, Phil.
And he just, you know, keeps the ball and just
big,
takes
strong
himself.
kid.
Yep, takes himself and good blocking up front. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 4. I mean, South needs to stop here. They have 2 receivers to the right side of the field. Curtis does. 1 to the left, single back. Tight ends on the right side. It's a handoff up the middle, and he's going to get the first down.
And then some.
You know, all the way out to almost 20, 19-yard line.
Claiborne with the first down run. Brought down by Noah Porter.
And that's Jaden Rice Claiborne with the carry for Curtis. Picks up 18 on 3rd and 4. So Curtis comes out now. They have 2 receivers left, man motion. A lot of pointing going on and flag down and play. I don't know if South Kitsap jumped. Nope, it's false start against Curtis. So,
you know, I know we've given the video production lots of kudos, but they deserve it. And you know, I'm watching our monitor as much as I'm watching the live game on the field and stuff, and the shots and the angles and the replays that this video production group gets is really amazing. I mean, it's excellent quality. You know, I see the same thing on you know, regular TV and things. And they don't have much on these kids here at South Kitsap High School. They're getting
they do a great job.
Yeah, it's really neat. You can see the play or the play again, the replay from different angles. It's excellent job by them. So
yeah.
Another shout out for the crew and these kids. They volunteer to come up and do this beyond their coursework and things. It's not a requirement that they come and help with this broadcast.
So on 2nd down, Curso just quarterback keeper runs to the right, gains the first down. So
he's got to be pushing 80, 90 yards.
Yeah, and to be honest
in
with
rushing.
You know, Curse has got to be averaging. I mean, that was 15 yards, and they gained about 18 on 2 plays. So they're averaging 8 or 9 yards a play. We need to, you know, South needs to slow that down if they can, any way they can. And it's not a it's a pretty simple, you know, bunch of plays that they're running right now. So nothing too complicated. Curse back to pass. He's got a slant coming across. It's caught, and South misses the tackle.
Couple of tackles missed.
And a couple more. Still has the ball, still going up. Brings it all the way down to the South Kitsap 45-yard line. So that's a gain of about 24 yards on a play that, you know, really could have been stopped at 8 or 10.
Yeah,
great job.
Missing a tackle, a second tackle, a third tackle. That's just too much. You just cannot give a team like Curtis that much leeway.
Nice run by number 8, Xavier Aarons.
Yeah, after the catch, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Curtis is a good team, not taking anything away from them.
The ball's now on the South Kitsap 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Curtis has 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield. They do have an H-back in there. Man in motion. And the quarterback's going to run to the right-hand side. It's kind of a play that's been working for him all night long. Gets about 12 yards. And if you're going to get 12 yards on that, I'd just keep doing it. It's the short side of the field. And, just, you know, does a good job of getting there. So pushed out by number 2. Was number 2 Jordan Lee who did that?
No, I was kind of indicating they can't. The audience doesn't know. I have not seen much of Jordan Lee. He's been in there a little bit, but I'm wondering if he's maybe a little dinged up. I haven't seen him much on offense or defense.
Pass play is going to go deep with the ball. And South is there and picked off. Nope, incomplete pass.
Yep, dropped it, but excellent defense. Trying to see who that was. Number 8, Bowden Harvey. Once again, been calling his name out quite a bit. He's had a nice game, and that was a nice defensive play. Too bad he didn't come down with it. That would have been a nice stop for them.
Yep, South could use that turnover, but I mean, there have been a few times when Curtis has just thrown the ball up and hoping that their receivers catch it or they play defense. So 3 receivers over on the left-hand side, 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line of South. The quick swing pass out to the left-hand side, get some blocking, make some cuts. Let's go bring it down to about the South 25-yard line. So let's
Pack of Wolves.
Pick up a 8 on that, and that's number 3 with the reception, and that's Parker Mady from Curtis.
And that's up. 3rd down.
So it brings up 3rd and looks like about 3.
Curtis in no hurry. They're, working that clock.
So they're going to line up 2 receivers wide on the top right, which is the wide side of the field. 1 to the left. Going to hand off up the middle. And he's going to pick up the 1st down, and then some down to the 15-yard line. So
1st down for the Vikings.
Where Curtis will take over. 1st and 10 from the 15. So South, their defense, you see a lot of hands on the hips, maybe getting a little bit tired.
You can't blame them if they're getting a little frustrated.
Yep. Doing what they can. So single back, 2 receivers to the left-hand side. Quarterback's back to pass. He's looking to the left, throws it, and that one is picked, I believe. No. Again dropped. So, no, it is intercepted. Okay, he did get it. 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Yep, number 8.
So that's
Bowden Harvey
Bowden
again.
Harvey.
Nice defensive stop there. Good pick. They've done a pretty good job of defending that, down the sides and across the middles and things like that. We've had a number of opportunities, and they've either had, they've had a number of knockdowns, and that time they came up with a pick. That's the 2nd interception, I believe.
Yeah, they've done a great job. They've actually had a number of drops. I wouldn't even call them knockdowns. They got into the position, they just couldn't finish it, and it's nice to see them finish on that one. That's great. This is going to be a handoff to up to left-hand side, off tackle left-hand side, looks like. And that's number 24, Bryson Clay with the carry again. So, the cornerbacks and safeties for South are doing a good job. I mean, Curtis is a good team. But they haven't let anything deep. A couple of slants have really been what's hurt them more than anything else. So, South gains almost 4 in that. 2nd and 6, maybe 7 yards. So here we go. It's going to be pass play. Nice open receiver.
He's going to get the 1st down.
So that's number 80.
For Anthony Flashy.
So, and that's complete for about 9 yards. So South will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 33.
I love seeing an offense utilize their tight ends. I think that's an unutilized receiver. Trouble is most of the time you need them inside for some help with the blocking. So
yeah,
I'm sure Mr. Flashy appreciates getting the ball thrown his way a couple times. He's had a couple of catches.
3 receivers to the left. South is going to swing to the left. Caught, but tackled right away. Really about no gain. Again, caught by 24, and that's going to be Bryson Clay.
The defender was right there and give him a hard shot, but I think the defender got a pretty good shot delivered to him too. So,
yeah, that's actually going to be a loss of about a half a yard. So 2nd and 11. But I like seeing South come out here, throw some passes around, get some offense going. That's good for the next game. The 2nd and 11, it's going to be pitch play this time. Trying to get around the end.
There's Mr. Lee. Good to see him out there.
He's going to pick up about a yard, kind of back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. We're on 3rd and 10. So again, South doesn't really want to have to punt this away. Let's see if they get 10 yards. That's probably one of their longer plays of the night, but I think Franklin Fox has kind of calmed down as quarterback, and see if he can make a connection if they throw. 2 receivers to the right, to the left, single back, and we're going to have a 5-yard penalty against South. We had a movement on our line that you can see from up here, so.
Yeah.
That one was unfortunately pretty obvious.
Dead ball. False start. 74 offense. 5 yards, still 3 down.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for South Kitsap. 3 receivers this time over on the left-hand side. 1 to the right, single back. Franklin Fox back to pass. He's got a little bit of time, getting some pressure now. He's going to go down.
He's going down.
So that's going to be a sack. He's going to lose back to the 20. So it'll be 4th down and 21. 24. Looks like about 24 yards, 23 yards, 22 yards, let's call it. So South Kitsap will obviously go back to punt.
We got just about 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. It's been a pretty quick quarter. Gets off another nice punt. He's had a nice game. Fair catch called. About the 48, 49-yard line. Depends where they place it.
I think they're 49.
49. So. Next week is another home game. For the Wolves, they'll be playing Sumner High School out of Sumner, Washington. How about that? It's an original name, right?
Yeah. Another tough team, though. Sumner's not having the year they had a couple years ago. But
hey, can we put an order in here? Yeah. Will the director of this, a couple of warm drinks maybe? It's getting cold. It's fall. Pumpkin latte, pumpkin spice, something like that.
So Kurtz takes off 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They're going to try to go for a dagger shot here, but it's underthrown.
Skips the ball to him. I don't think that counts. I think you got to catch it in the air.
Yeah. So do have a nice crowd out here. Students are all here, participating, having a good time. Again, it's a fun event to be at, folks. I can't describe this enough. It's just a good time.
I think our camera crew is just teasing us. They've put a couple of shots of that food truck out there and some ice cream and whatnot. I think somebody really loved us. They'd send some ice cream out for us.
2nd and 10. Kurtz going back to throw again. He's throwing along with nice
what a nice catch.
And it's going to go down inside the. Oh, the Wolves stripped the ball and they're bringing it back.
There's that fight. There's that fight in the Wolves,
So I'd like to see who got that from the Wolves. That's
number 37. Mason Masania.
Excellent job. So he basically receiver.
Sophomore.
Long pass play down inside the 10. He strips the receiver of the ball, takes it on back to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I didn't see how he did that. It was far, far away from us. But yeah, all of a sudden in that group of players, all of a sudden he comes running out with the ball. Gotta like it.
You gotta love it, And South Kitsap holds. Gee, if I remember, that's the scoreless 3rd quarter there, Brian.
Yep, no scores in the 3rd. They've held them without scoring. So,
good job on our defense, good job on our offense, having some drives, giving the defense some rest. So,
what's really cool, Phil, is now they've switched sides of the fields, and now the play is right
in front of us.
Yeah. Yep. What's going to be our excuse for not seeing?
We're old.
Okay.
Oh, that's the only excuse.
Speak for yourself. I'm older than you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I get away with it.
Yeah. Got to have some fun. That's why we're here.
1st and 10 from the 16. So do you go back? You've been having some success with the pass plays. Do you go back and try throwing again, or you hand it off to Bryson?
Little both, I think.
So it's going to be Ooh, what kind of a delayed pitch to Bryson, but he
Yeah.
makes the most of it. He's going to gain about 3 yards.
I don't think that was the plan to delay that, but he realized he went to pitch it. He wasn't there yet.
Wasn't there yet.
So it was a little pump fake on the pitch.
Yeah.
But that's good. Heady play by the sophomore.
Yeah.
I'm liking this kid a lot. You know, it's interesting. I've watched when he's throwing the ball, particularly on a long ball. It's almost a little bit of a sidearm, and yet he's accurate as heck with it. So next time he wings it, watch for that. It's interesting.
So they got 2 receivers both sides. High snap, handoff up.
Nice blocking.
Haul.
He's
Good
going to get the
job.
first down and then some.
All the way up to the 29-yard line. So that's Bryson again with the ball, with the carry. Bryson play. So first down, Wolves.
You know, kudos to that offensive line. Here's the replay. It was just some excellent blocking that gave him a hole, and off he went. Excellent play, Wolves.
So lining up again, 3 receivers this time to the right, single back, 1 receiver to the left. And this second time we've seen that happen. Turned the wrong way, but he's able to get the ball to Bryson at least this time, and a little lost, but it's better than the 3 yards or so we had last time. So
here's a shot inside the concession stand for the Wolves. Usually it's the band. Yep, it's the band boosters that and parents are in there helping raise some funds for the band because they travel all over the place, which is absolutely great thing to do. Great experiences. You know, several years back they marched in the Pasadena Rose Bowl parade.
Yep. South lines up, 2nd and 11. 3 receivers off on the right side, 1 to the left. Single back. Going to go back and try to throw it. Bryce's got plenty of room. Nice catch, and he's open. He's gone. No, don't do that. All right. Touchdown, South Kitsap.
Number 3, Noah Porter with a great catch and run. Franklin Fox delivered that ball on the money.
Excellent job. Great job by the line to give Franklin time to let that play develop.
Yeah, and he stepped up in the pocket there. You got to like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the cannon. We don't get to hear that nearly as much, but sure is nice when that fires off because it means the South Kitsap score.
So South is lining up for the extra point.
Pierce Snyder on to attempt the extra point.
Ball is blocked.
So the score will stay. Curtis 42, South Kitsap Wolves 16 with 9:47 left in the game.
Right now, the Wolves are winning the second half, 6-0.
There you go.
Come on, we can find the positive in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll spin it. We'll spin it.
So certainly, a lot of fight left in these Wolves, and you get a score like that, another 1 or 2, and again, it just really helps you as you move forward. The season's coming down to an end, but I think Brian, I think next week might be senior night.
It is.
So
it is senior night.
Get those shout outs for all your seniors on the team in. Contact
At a minimum.
Yeah.
We would like to have a problem saying which ones we show. Well, we'll have to favor the seniors. We just have too many. We can't show them all at once. That would be a wonderful problem to have. So
go ahead and get those in, folks.
And you can do a shootout. No, don't do a shootout. Do a shout out for your favorite player, grandma, grandpa down in Arizona, down in Florida, down in California. Come on, you could do it.
Do a shout out for a player, for cheerleaders, for band members. We don't care.
How about
Get 'em
announcers?
in. Nobody will do that for us.
Yeah, that's true.
So South kind of kicks it off short, gets to the up back, and they return it. Kurt's going to ball at 37, their own 37-yard line. So first and 10, Curtis at the 37.
Have you noticed that nobody brought us ice cream up from the food truck?
I noticed that.
That kind of hurts. I thought we had more love.
And the officials were conferring here for a second. I didn't see any flags on the field. I was like, what are... Oh, he's making an announcement.
South Kitsap. 15 yards from the end of the line. First down.
South did not need that. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is going to move the ball into South Kitsap territory after doing a decent job of getting coverage. It'll be at the South Kitsap 48-yard line. Curtis will take over again, 1st and 10. So.
Yeah, that's what helps make coaches old and gray hair and things when things like that happen, because those are totally preventable. Understand the frustration, but gotta keep you cool.
All right, so here we go. Going to resume play here. They're at the, again, South Kitsap 48-yard line. Here's a handoff at the middle. And going to be gain of about 1.
I think you're going to see a heavy dose of run here by the Curtis Vikings.
And that's a new back in there too. That's number 22.
Raider Pula with the carry. Team tackle by the Wolves. Brings up 2nd down.
Raider Pula, sophomore, 5'7" sophomore. So 2 receivers to the right. Man coming in motion. Going to be a handoff number 5. And that's Micah Llanos.
We have a new quarterback in there for Curtis.
Micah Llanos on the carry, brings up 3rd down.
Either that or they're going to Wildcat. I think it's number 17 who's listed on the program here as a tight end linebacker.
You know, I was looking at that too, Brian. I was sitting there kind of going, tight end linebacker to quarterback is quite the shift. So another handoff to number 22. He's breaking through a bunch of tackles, gets the ball all the way down to about the 14-yard line of South Kitsap. They're actually going to mark it down to 12.
Brought down by Octavian Clark.
You're at 13. I guess they're settling. We'll split the difference there.
Well, they have no other quarterback listed on their program other than number 15. So I would imagine he's backup. He's a big kid, 6'3", 225.
Well, if you're the tight end linebacker, backup quarterback, you know, you're going to have some size.
Like I said, we're going to see this heavy dose of run. But smart coaching, and that you get some of your other players, give them some experience, because if needed, as you progress, and you know that Curtis is going to make the playoffs, you're going to need that.
Yeah, Curtis, I believe tomorrow is going to be Emerald Ridge's biggest fan, because Emerald Ridge is taking on Graham Kapowson. Curtis beat Emerald Ridge but lost to Graham Kapowson, so that would cause a 3-way tie on top of the SPSL. So
do you know I mean, head-to-head obviously is always the first tiebreaker, but when there's that, oh, that's right, I'm not supposed to ask you a question you don't know the answer to. I forgot. Sorry, Phil.
Nope. Not sure if it's.
I think it's you might go league play, but I mean
it's all league play. So here's a
common
pass.
opponent.
It's all common opponents. Oh,
in and out of the hands.
Nice pass. Just unfortunately just couldn't hang on to it. It's intended for Burke Shepard. He is a 5'9" freshman. Just couldn't hang on to it. Let me get that number right. Yep. So, again, 3rd down, 3rd and about 5 on the South Kitsap. Well, it's called 3rd and 4 on South Kitsap 7-yard line. They have to get down to 3 for a 1st down. We do have another run coming in. Number 5 is going to get the 1st down. Not in, though, down at the 1-yard line. So that's Micah Llanos again from Curtis.
Brought down defensively by Daniel Roach for the Wolves.
So he was swinging around. Curtis has the ball 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Fumble, ball drops,
man.
but
talk about a bounce, and it's a score. talk about a bounce. He dropped the ball and it bounced right back into his hands.
Here's where having this nice field, this Kitsap Bank field.
Yeah, it was a deterrent for him this time.
It hurts you because on the old field that would have gone somewhere or stayed in the mud. But this time the ball literally bounced right back into the running back's hands, and he takes it in for the yard. So Curtis will line up for the extra point. Snaps up, and the kick is good. So with 6:26 left in the game, is now Curtis Vikings 49 and South Kitsap Wolves 16.
With 6:26 left to go in the contest, 49-16 is your score.
If you didn't get to come to the game tonight, if you're listening to us, obviously you didn't get to come to the game, but you did miss out on our dance team. The dance team is the defending District 3 champions, and they do a great job here with that program.
Always have, for years.
For years they've done it, yeah. They always do a really good job. So again, folks, if you haven't been out here for a while, or if you have been out here for a while, come on out, support these kids next week. It's senior night. You know, these are all people who are going to be young adults in our community, so let's give them the support they deserve. Curtis getting ready to kick off.
I'm always excited. I mean, with the you know, unfortunately, they're getting lots of opportunities to receive a kickoff, but they always seem to do something good out of it.
Yeah.
Almost. Let's see if we can do it again.
So they are going, again, short kick it. It is up to 44. He's going to pitch it back. So South trying to get it in the hand of their receivers. And does a good job of.
There's a pretty good collision there. Both tackler and runner a little slow in getting up.
Yep. So, you know, and hopefully they're just, you know, those little bangs. I got to tell you, you know, Brian, we've been doing this for a while, and being on this end of the score, it can be hurtful. I mean, your body's feeling it at the end of the night. So, you know, a lot of respect for these kids. Handoff up the middle.
Nice run, nice blocking, nice job by the South Kitsap
line, doing a good job.
Number 51, where are we at here? Jordan Tave, sophomore, pancake block, baby.
Yep.
That was excellent.
That's a hash mark block. So that's Bryson.
Yeah, you don't get a hash mark with it. You tell him to come to me. I'm gonna be your biggest advocate on it. That was an excellent block.
So
and there were several others too.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Again, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, another handoff up the middle.
He's going to get the first down and then some.
Out to the 46-yard line.
Nice play. Nice play.
So that'll bring up, that's a 13-yard carry. First down, Wolves. Nice cutback. So 1st and 10 Wolves from their just outside their own 45. Go at the 46-yard line. We have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Single back, pistol formation. And again, we're going to hand it off straight up the middle.
Another nice run.
Another nice run. Bring it to the 48-yard line. So that's going to be about 6 yards. Brings it past midfield. So. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Break huddle. We've got a couple receivers off to the right, 1 left. Pretty standard formation for the Wolves.
Yep, they put the tight end on the left-hand side too, and single back. And here we go, handoff again.
Nice job keeping his feet. Oh my goodness, that was Jordan Lee. We haven't seen much of him tonight. I wonder if he's a little dinged up or what the deal is. He's an incredible athlete.
Picks up 4 yards though. Gets another South Kitsap first down.
First down for South Kitsap.
So South is able to drive the ball right now, which is, again, good. You want to see what you can do. The coach, you want to sit there and go, okay, what's working? So Jordan is back in the backfield again. And we have a timeout on the field. It looks like it's a equipment issue for Curtis players, so they'll sub them off.
Yeah. No penalty there, just an equipment. Looks like he's pulling his knee pad down. They got to have their knees covered up. Not like the.
So end around for South Kitsap.
He cuts the corner. He's up. He's going to get a first down.
So that's that was number 15, which is Tommy Fry, wide receiver, sophomore wide receiver. South Kitsap picking up the first down. So we do have a flag on the play, though.
I'm making it look like the leaves out there. All that yellow. No, not going to go with it, Phil. He's shaking his head at me. I was going to make some beautiful comment about the autumn leaves. No, okay. Scratch that.
Football game, right?
Okay.
So
And once again, another 15-yard penalty against the Wolves. That just kills drives.
15 yards from the end of the run. Result in a first down.
What was it?
So it's a. I didn't see what the penalty call was. It's kind of on the far end of the field. It is a 15-yard, so it's a penalty. It was after the play, so I kind of sit there and go, could be unsportsmanlike, because the play counted as 1st and 10 from the 48-yard lines for the Wolves. So again, 49-16. Wolves 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, single back, man in motion, coming in, and bad snap, ball goes through the legs.
Oh, you got to fall on that ball.
You got to fall on that.
He tried to pick it up. It's just a bad snap, but you can't try to pick that up. You just got to fall on that. But that'll be learning.
Yep.
Remember, he's sophomore, so Curtis recovers the ball. That's a tough break. They're going to take over on the 34-yard line.
Yep, 1st and 10 Curtis. So
now I hope we see a heavy dose of run and not much pass here.
Yeah, you know, if you have your 2nd or 3rd string quarterback in, you know,
true,
go
but
ahead
still
and throw the ball if that's what you need to do. I mean, it's just this is
true, but yeah, I'm in the mindset of
hand off up the middle.
Nice
job.
pursuit. Way to, again, keep battling, Wolves.
So I'm trying to see the number if I can. It's 55 from the Wolves. Is that tackle? So
Jace. Aline.
Yeah, nice job staying with it. I think he missed him the first time through, but got him second time, and 2-yard loss. So that's what South wants. So Curtis has 2nd and 12. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. High snap, handoff again up the middle.
He just lowers his shoulder and goes.
Yep. That's number 21 for Curtis. That's Braden Hughes, junior, 5'9" junior. So he is gains about 10 yards. He's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
We got just under 2.5 left in the game, Phil. Curtis up 49. They don't have the mercy rule in, which is this year's moved to 35 from 40. Makes a running clock. We don't have that.
Yep, so here we go. It's another run. He's going to gain about, nice job pushing the pile. Gains 4 yards. So it'll be 1st down for Curtis at the South Kitsap 22-yard line. Curtis in no hurry to get, to keep this going. They'll use up a lot of clock. They have a lot of new players in. Quarterback is actually, it looks like they're going for a victory formation here. They're just going to line up and take a couple knees here. I think they're calling timeout because I don't think he had the
What first should have?
I think Curtis, some of their players too. First of all, you run the clock all the way down, but explain to some of the players where they need to be if it's not your normal offense. You know, kind of taking a respectful South Kitsap. I mean, you know, you could keep pounding the ball and see what happens, but taking it easy, certainly respectful. Gotta love the band. They're still out there, you know, having a good time.
I love it, seeing the kids and the, some of them are playing, some are dancing. They're just into their music, and that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Music program here, whether it's instrumental, vocal, is again amazing programs that they have here at South Kitsap High School. Kudos to all the kids, the families, and of course the instructors.
So, Curtis is just taking a knee, and they let the clock run. And South Kitsap is under no inclination to stop it, I don't believe, at this point.
Yeah, they have the full 3 timeouts, but yeah, don't prolong it.
If Curtis is going to do the classic thing and take the knee, don't
take timeouts.
Don't take the timeouts. That's, you know.
I mean, if there's something that you really want to, you know, have them do differently or something like that, okay, I can understand it. But this game's just going to go, and we're down under a minute to go. Again, Wolves had fight in them. Take a knee here again.
Well, you know, it's good to see him score on the kickoff return. It's equally good to see him be able to go down and score on offense.
A couple of interceptions.
Yep. You know, so the strip fumble, that was
impressive play.
Yeah, nice play. So, you know, it's again, this is SPSL league is a tough league. There's multiple ranked teams. I mean,
every year, year in and year out.
There's 3 teams ranked in the 2 teams ranked in the top 3 in the 4A. So
yeah, tough game, but the Wolves fought and unfortunately came up short. 49 for the visiting Vikings, 16 for the home Wolves, and want to thank all of you for joining us. Something at one point in time, good number. We'd also like to thank once again the students of the video production program here at South Kitsap and their instructors who made this television program possible. Once again, it's the Wolves 16, Curtis 49. Have a great evening and rest of the weekend, everyone. And from here at Kitsap Bank Stadium at South Kitsap High School, for Phil Nenninger and myself, have a good evening. Thank you, folks.
Good night.